Thursday the 15th of January 2020. We're at Leopardstown Racecourse and we're going to introduce the 6th race. What's it, Liam?
The Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boosts Handicap Hurdle of €12,000.
Now I'm going up to film out the TV. It's cold out today.
I followed your man there, but I didn't see him on the last one. I thought he picked the last two. The last two lines. Keep going. Well, probably, yeah, but I don't think you would want. Hope you'll get away. This one is not. No, hope you'll get away.
Just getting ready for the race now.
Oh, is it?
This is the 6th race now. Just into now.
This is not 2 minutes. I might have another small couple of quid here in cash. Why not? You'll keep adding to the wallet. We come back in the hour to see what we have price on. Have you got the bump on? You're giving it away, I'm really stopping. Huh? I'm telling you. And you think I'm joking? I'm the gloves. That's my hat. Oh, the gloves are that. Huh? Can't lose it. That's my hat. Put the way back and feel it, I bet you.
Sorry, folks.
Three miles the starting point for today's 6th race, the Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boosts Handicap.
Liam, right? Liam, right? Go on, watch it up here, Liam. Watch it up here. You are going to watch now, aren't you? You're pinning my arm. You sure you won't film me? Come back and pin my arm. Huh? Sorry, folks. I'm warm here. TV's up very high. I'm gonna pin my arm. Huh? I'm gonna pin my arm. What?
Use your hand for your right.
What?
Use your hand for your right.
See, this up very high, you see.
Stand back there.
Forming a line. White flag raised thereof. Making their way to the first of 14 flights, and one was certain. Punchestown first to show. Jaunty Warrior. How you Ethan, the church gate, the grey guy. The horse Chestnut. Nichols Milan in between horses, racing to the second flight in this 3-miler. The Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boost Handicap. Punchestown and Jaunty Warrior shifting on 2.5 in front of the church gate and the grey guy. Pushed away from that one, Tokyo Getaway. 2 circuits in front of them. Jaunty Warrior moves on a length in front of Punchestown. 4 lengths back to the church gate with the grey guy, Hayifa, Nichols Milan and Mystic Ember. The horse Chestnut is next with Tokyo Getaway, and then Tricky Tricks, Castle Hume Gold, and held up as the Reaping Race. Racing past the 2-4 point, and Jaunty Warrior, Kevin Brogan, open up a clear advantage over Punchestown and Philip Enright in second place. And they're your winners. So Philip equaled his best ever season at 30 winners. Third is the church gate, Oakley Brown. Haya Aoife makes the bend in fourth, Ricky Doyle, and then the grey guy and the horse Chestnut. Tokyo Getaway on the inside with Nichols Milan as they race down the far side of the track. Flights 4 and 5 coming up. And way out in front is Jaunty Warrior, going further and further away from Punchestown. And then in third place, the church gate with Haya Aoife, the grey guy, and the horse Chestnut, Nichols Milan. Tokyo Getaway is followed then by Mystic Ember as they make the run, taking them now to their final 2 miles. Jaunty Warrior with a big lead. In second place is Punchestown. In turn, clear from the church gate, Haya Aoife, the grey guy, and then the horse Chestnut. As they come across now to the next flight, taking them back to their point of departure. Popping it a long, long way clear, Jaunty Warrior. Punchestown is just clearing it now. And then the church gate, the grey guy, Nichols Milan, Haya Aoife, and then the horse Chestnut and Tokyo Getaway on the inside. Who's been kind of racing in fits and starts as they turn in to the 2 flights, taking them past the halfway stage. Jaunty Warrior in splendid isolation. In second is Punchestown, well clear of the third running the church gate, then Haya Aoife, the grey guy, Tokyo Getaway, Nichols Milan. Starting to work up on it is the Reaping Race, and the horse Chestnut and Tricky Tricks, Mystic Ember and Castle Hume Gold. On now to the flight taking them out into the country for the second time in the Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boost Handicap over 3 miles. And well clear is Jaunty Warrior. And this next one from Punchestown, then the church gate, Haya Aoife, the grey guy, and Tokyo Getaway, Nichols Milan, the Reaping Race, the horse Chestnut, Mystic Ember, and on the outside Tricky Tricks and Castle Hume Gold remains at the rear.
That's what it's called.
Heading downhill to 6 flights from the finish, and it's Jaunty Warrior and Kevin Brogan, who took it up just before this point on the previous circuit. Punchestown, a remote second, Philip Enright, and then the church gate and Oakley Brown. Haya Aoife's fourth, Ricky Doyle, followed then by Tokyo Getaway, who's moved into 5th. Conor McNamara, as Jaunty Warrior is at the next. with the commanding advantage still over Tushan, the Church Gate, Haifa, Tokyo Getaway, the Reaping Race, the Grey Guy, Misty Gambler, Niggles, Banan, Tricky Tricks, the Horse Chestnuts under pressure. Is getting reminders and then Cassadume Gold. Racing down the far side, final time, 5 flights left to jump. And Jaunty Warrior with a slightly reduced lead over Tushan, the Church Gate, Haifa, Tokyo Getaway, the Reaping Race. As Jaunty Warrior is over the first of 2 in the back straight and is coming back. Jaunty Warrior coming back all the while to Tushan. Haifa has moved third, then the Church Gate, Tokyo Getaway is ridden in fifth, and then the Reaping Race as this leader is getting weary. Jaunty Warrior and is falling right back into the laps of Tushan and Haifa. And then comes the Church Gate, Tokyo Getaway, the Reaping Race, Misty Gamba. After them, Nicole's Banan, Tricky Tricks and the Grey Guy. They've 3 left to jump. And just over 4 furlongs to go, and the Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boost Handicap. And all change now up front. Haifa jumps on from Tushan. The Church Gate is just behind them with Tokyo Getaway. And the Kozmanan is tagging onto that quartet who have gone clear from the Reaping Race. Misty Gambler, Tricky Tricks and the Grey Guy as they come towards the second last flight. Jaunty Warrior stopped to a walk as Haifa leads on the home turn. Tracked by the Church Gate, Nicole's Manan and then Tokyo Getaway. The quartet have raced clear from Tushan into the straight. Just over 2 furlongs to race and 1 flight to jump in this 3-miler, the Ladbrokes Daily Odds Boost Handicap. Haifa with the Church Gate coming there strongly on the outside, the check colours, followed by Nicole's Milan and Tokyo Getaway as they come down towards the final flight, the Church Gate coming both Tokyo Getaway and Nicole's Milan and Haifa inside the final 150 yards, and it's a line of 3 and finishing best on the far side is Tokyo Getaway from Nicole's Milan and the Church Gate. Not the finish, Tokyo Getaway and Conor McNamara were to follow Conor McNamara. Second is Nicole's Milan and third is the Church Gate clear from Haifa.